So good day, my name is Geytenbeek. I'm responsible as the Channel Director for International Business. International Business basically means the EMEA region and the APAC region. I've been with Delinea now for 4 years and enjoying every single moment. I'm in the IT industry now for 38 years. Did have several management responsibilities. Was an entrepreneur for the first 17 years where I had my own distribution company. And in the last 20 years, basically responsible in all kinds of IT businesses. Well, if you ask me, okay, what do you see as the most interesting technology or emerging technology for our partners? I would of course say our own technology, which is privileged access management. Now, why do I believe that privileged access management is so important? And the reason for that being is that basically it drives 3 important things. So if you look for what we are doing with our solutions is basically managing situations where a company is vulnerable against attacks. What we found out is that in 80% of the cases where a company is being breached, some form of a privileged access management misuse has been taken. And for that reason, I do see that our technology is really an absolute must for our partners to invest in, because they basically help with 3 things. First of all, they help you to reduce the threat landscape, the security threat landscape. Secondly, they will help you to basically monitor everything what's going on within an organization. Thirdly, our solutions basically also help you to get compliant with all kinds of compliance regulations that are more and more demanded, not only by government, but also by certain industries. Think of oil, gas, power, and what have you. So, first of all, we believe that it's very important that our partners can earn money with our solution. So in fact, what we do is we're not looking for a volume and a huge volume of partners. We really want to do business with a very specific set of partners, allowing them to make a good business. So that's the first part of our strategy. The second part of our strategy is basically that we want to encourage partners to do business with us. And for that reason, we have basically revised our complete partner program. If you look to our partner program that will be launched on the 1st of January, you will see that we are moving away from a traditional two-tier levels to a 3-tier levels based on the industry standard silver, gold, and platinum partners. Now, the other interesting thing that I think is very important from a strategic level is that we are also distinguishing our partner landscape in such a way that we are distinguishing partners that want to do reselling of our solution and partners that want to deliver services around our solutions. And let it be no mistake, the service opportunity for our solution is really, really very, very big. For every $1 that our partners are selling in licenses, $5 to $10 of services can be sold by our partners. So that is offering a real good opportunity for our partner community. And for that reason, enablement of those partners is the third pillar of our strategy. And I can answer that question from two ways. First, from the end user perspective, if you look to our technologies, privileged access management is an absolute must if you want to basically comply with all kinds of regulations that are in the market. If you look to our solution from a PAM, from a channel perspective, you will see basically that our solution is contributing to their bottom line. But also it's very good to integrate in other solutions. And I think that's something which is very important for our partner community. Now, how do we drive this? And I think that's very important. We basically have now got several programs for enablement. It starts with a very generic enablement program, like how to do business with Delinea for our partners. But then we also have enablement programs for our salespeople, so that we teach them how to position our solution, how to have engagement with customers around our solutions, and also make them aware what kind of problems we're solving. And then on the third aspect, we basically have what we call pre-sales enablement. And pre-sales enablement basically is there to help the partners be more comfortable of providing proof of concepts or proof of values or do all kinds of demonstrations with our solutions. And lastly, because I already talked to you about the service opportunity that is there for our partners, we have offered a 4th element of enablement, which is called our professional service enablement, which is basically there to train partners to implement our solutions. So what other products do we have? So what we see is, traditionally, if you look to the Delinea business, it was very much focused around what we call vaulting and storing secrets in a vault and basically managing that access to a vault. However, what we also start to see in the market is a trend towards zero trust. A zero trust on endpoints, but also on servers. Now, our EPM solution is something which is very much related to that zero trust aspect. With our privileged managed solution, you are able basically to manage endpoints by blocking them from anything that has access to it, and only give access on certain occasions. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I've got a laptop which is basically protected by the Zero Trust solution from Delinea, and I want to install a printer driver. So as soon as I start to do a printer driver, automatically a pop-up will appear saying you're not allowed to do that, but if you really need this, you can ask the IT department for permission. So I click on ask for permission, and within a few seconds I'm getting permission, what we call just in time and just enough access, to basically only install that printer driver so that I can make a print. So for me, to answer the question, EPM, or Endpoint Protection Management, is absolutely another technology that we provide to our partners. The message for our partners, I would simply say to the message, well, it's the time of, it's really not, the time to invest in privileged access management is now. It's driven by the threat landscape, but it's also driven by the growing compliance regulations, but it's also driven by, for example, cyber insurances. More and more cyber insurance companies are starting to demand from your customers that they have a PAM solution in place. So again, the time to invest and start working on a PAM solution is now, and absolutely Delinea wants to be that partner.